Good morning. My name is Kate and I wanted to hop on real quick. I'm not going to make a super long video, but I just wanted to give an update on a couple things. So I'm about to go to South Carolina for a month. My daughter's about to have her first baby, so I'm going up there to see her through the labor process and be able to be with her, watch over my own baby, and get to spend some time with her and her newborn and her boyfriend in South Carolina. I think I might have said in one of the past videos that I was trying to decide if I was going to move up there, if I was going to stay in Florida and just drive back and forth once a month, or what I was going to do so that I could actually spend some good quality time over the first few years of my granddaughter's life. And I have decided that I'm not moving to South Carolina. I'm not going to buy a second home there or anything like that, because I love Florida and I'm not going to leave Florida. So since their plan is not to stay in South Carolina long term, I just don't think that it's a smart move for me to buy a place there. So I'm going to stay for a month now, and then I think I'll just travel up there once a month after I come back in April, May, whatever time frame it is, because I was getting ready to, I was going to wait until she actually went into labor to drive up there. That's so I could spend an actual month up there with her and the baby, but she's getting pretty close, so I think I'm headed up there this weekend for sure. She gets checked on every Tuesday now, so today is a Tuesday, and it's March 18th. So anyways, I decided a couple of months ago when I was up there for her baby shower that I definitely didn't want to live in South Carolina. So I started looking at that time frame about, finding a home here. As I mentioned before, the townhouse that we're in, our lease expires in July and my son graduates in May. So I wanted to give us enough time to get through his graduation and then give him a little bit of time so that he could either stay where we are right now or find a different place. He has mentioned that he wanted to move out on his own, so I wanted to give him a little time to get things in order to be able to do that. In the meantime, though, I have found a house, a new build, and I have made the decision to go a little closer to the beach since I spend so much time there. So I love to walk on the beach. I'm not a big sunbather or anything like that, but I do love to walk on the beach. So I found a house that suits me, and I should be closing on that. I think the closing date is set for April 25th right now. That may change here or there. And if any of the terms change that we originally agreed to, I just won't buy a house and I'll find a different place to live. There was a place near my old house that I really have been waiting to see what the structure was going to be. When they first cleared the 14 acres over there, they said that each home lot was going to be a half acre and there was going to be no HOA there. So it was going to be half acres but zoned agricultural. And so 2 years later, so now it's 2 years have gone by, they finally, just last weekend, opened up the build list for those spots, and it's an HOA, and they're not half acres, and the HOA is almost $200 a month. So where I'm moving to is also an HOA, which I'm not a huge fan of. Even though I have not personally had problems with it in the past, the only thing my HOA forbidded me from in the last place was I just couldn't have chickens, and I really wanted chickens. But other than that, they were super. And it was only, there's only 23 houses in our last development that we lived in. And so this one is quite a bit larger for sure, but my HOA fees there are only $70 a month. So that's going to be fine. And, I'll probably live there for the next 5 years. And that's my goal. And hopefully I'll have that house paid off in that time, or very close to it, so I can decide if I want to sell it and find a piece of land that I really want and then build on the other piece of land, or, we'll decide 5 years from now what we're going to do with that house. So I'm really excited about that. But the real reason that I got on today was to give an update on my knee. So my knee like I said, after my niece and nephew left, has felt really, really good. Now, I tweaked it just a little bit when I was volleyball bumping with them on the beach. And so I had a little tiny setback there, but I took it easy and still exercised, but just took it really easy. And within 2 weeks, that was almost completely gone as well. So this past Sunday, today's Tuesday, this past Sunday was the first time that I actually went to the gym and got on the treadmill to see if I could run a little bit. And I went really, really slow. And I only did 1 mile. And the mile wasn't all running, it was walk for 2 minutes, run for a minute, walk for 2 minutes, run for a minute and a half. That type of thing till I got to a mile, and then I got off the treadmill. I don't want to overdo it. So I went again this morning. I went to the gym yesterday, did my regular circuit workout, and then today is Tuesday, so I went back on the treadmill today. And man, oh man, I feel like $1,000,000. So I don't want to say that I was in any kind of depression or funk or anything like that, but I was really discouraged about my knee and not being able to move properly, and certainly not being able to run. It's been months, even since just walking the dogs, and if someone's waiting for me to cross the street, like I couldn't even run across the street, in a straight line without my knee really, really bothering me and overdoing it. So I'm really super excited that that seems to have passed. And so like I said, today is March 18th, so I'm going to take it really slow. I'm not going to push the running anything past what I've been doing last Sunday and then today for at least a month. I do not want to re-injure my knee, and I don't want any part of that. I'm super, super stoked to be able to jog a little bit. And my runs are not, fast runs or anything like that. It's like my walking is like a 3.5 miles per hour, and then the run that I'm doing right now is only 4.2 miles an hour. Like I said, I've got to take it really slow, really easy, and I'll build myself up. Anyways, I'm super excited about it and wanted to share that because, oh my goodness, that has meant the world to me to be able to have that mobility back. So I want to take care of that, and I want to make sure that that doesn't happen again, even though, like I said before, I don't know what happened. Like, there was no injury that I ever noticed. I just woke up one day and it was really, really swollen. So anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will talk to you next time.